All right. So it's been a while. Thanks. Last time we're not able to see each other because of the holiday.
Yeah.
Yeah, it
Oh,
was
listen
holiday.
day. Yeah.
Yes. I heard that you celebrated the what was that again? It's like Mid-Autumn Festival. The what do you call that holiday in Vietnam? Tung True.
Trung thu.
Oh yeah.
À, Trung thu day. Trung thu is other days.
Yes.
Uh, just yesterday. Yeah. Yesterday is Trung thu day with them.
Yeah, one of my
The
student
moon
also
day. Yeah. Yeah.
it's like a moon festival, right?
Yeah.
Moon.
Yeah. That's right.
Okay. So how was your holiday? I mean, what did you do recently? Anything special? Anything special that you did last time?
Special last time. Yeah.
Yeah. What did you do?
Uh, last time. You talk about Nation Day or Trung thu days.
Yes. Yes. That's it. Ha- w-
Trung thu days. Did,
I checked
did
that in Google and I can see that it's a
you do?
colorful. Yeah, it's a colorful festive. It's like a holiday spent for children, right?
Yeah. 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 Sure.
Children. Yeah. Okay, then you look fresh.
The rest day.
Yeah, you look. You're
No.
not. You look. Yeah. You look fresh and handsome. Yeah. You don't look stressed.
Yeah. Yeah.
Okay.
Uh,
Good to hear
um,
that.
this stress.
Mm-hmm.
No, because uh, yesterday
Uh-huh.
I hang out with my friend.
You hang out with your friend?
To to some drink
Are okay. All right.
a little.
Okay. Good. Okay. Me, I'm sad because I don't know. I was very busy the whole week. I was not able to go out last night. I am so sad.
What?
Yeah, I haven't taken any alcohol in my body, but maybe later. Yeah, because I was very
Yeah.
stressed last night. Yeah. I was not in the mood to go out. And there are supposedly many friends that are inviting me out last night, but I don't know. I feel so lazy. I just wanna lie. The other it really comes, right? Really comes sometimes that we are not in the mood. We don't like going out. We just wanted to stay in our bed and um you know play with our smartphones or watch movies. So that's it.
Yeah.
I am now totally different than before because before I couldn't
Like.
stay. Yeah, I couldn't stay even just for a day in our house because I like to be outside always with friends. But I don't know if you becomes adult, you become homebody, right?
Buddy.
You like staying in the house,
Yeah.
especially that nowadays the prices of the inflation rate in Philippines is getting worse. So our what do you call this? The basic commodities like the food, the petroleum is getting higher and higher each day. So yeah. So sometimes it's not really practical to go outside always. Just these days I just want it's very lucky if I can go out once a week.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Once a
because
week.
it's very expensive to go out. Okay. All right. Have you eaten
Oh, it's
some snacks then? Have you eaten some snacks?
the next.
Snacks. Did you eat some snacks already? Are you full? You're not hungry?
Some snacks.
Snacks, snacks.
Yeah, yeah,
Snacks.
yeah, yeah, yeah. Uh,
Did you drink coffee? What?
yeah.
Did
Drink
you
coffee.
yeah, did you drink coffee?
Yes, I drink coffee.
Mhm.
Uh, I drink coffee. I don't drink coffee now.
you don't
Uh,
you don't drink coffee.
yeah,
Ah,
because yeah,
you don't like drinking coffee. But sometimes I see that you are drinking coffee.
yeah. No, no. I like drink coffee, but I uh, I haven't I haven't finished the drinks coffee.
Ah, okay. All right.
Yes, yeah,
Okay. Me I think after our class I'm going to go to church. Yeah, because
the church. Yeah,
we go to church. Our mass in the Philippines is every Sunday. Yeah, the religious mass. So I wanted to go to church after our class because I'm not really religious, but I just wanted to go sometimes so I can light a candle for my, my my father who passed away, my brother, right? Just sometimes. Okay. All right. So then, are you now ready to study?
yeah. I am ready now.
Okay. So since that it's been 2 weeks that we haven't seen each other. So, oh, sorry.
Mhm.
Uh, okay. So I can see here that our last lesson, we ended our lesson in this one, lesson 5, unit 14, part 2, slide 5. Okay, so this is lesson 5, unit 14, part 2, slide 5. Okay?
Yeah,
Okay, do
mm,
you see my screen?
I can see.
Okay, good. All right. So, okay, so let's have a quick review. Last time, 10, we started discussing part 2, which is about a healthy lifestyle. Okay, so we've talked about this. We read, or you read this paragraph, right? Regarding the British teenagers. Okay, so we've talked about the British teenagers. It says in the paragraph here that they may not live as long as their parents. These days, the British teenager is, their health is getting dangerous because they are having a very unhealthy lifestyle, right? So it says here that there are percentage here of teenagers like 30% never have breakfast. There is also here 75% hardly ever eat fruit or green vegetables. My God, 75%. And yeah, it says here that they don't usually sleep 8 hours a day. So this lesson, we have learned about the adverb of frequency. Remember the adverb of frequency using
Yeah, yeah.
the always, the never, sometimes, usually, right? So here, okay. So we you have read about this. Now today we will continue here vocabulary a healthy life, okay?
Yeah,
So by looking at the pictures here above, okay, I'm going to make it bigger. Okay, by looking at the pictures here, uh, you you match the pictures from the words below. Okay. So number one, first picture. Okay, I want you to read first the words below. Read first. Read this one.
uh, that's
First,
fast foods. Yeah,
fast food. Next,
yeah. Our generations.
old generations.
Yeah,
All right.
culture.
Next, old generation. Next is,
Smoke. Sugar, sugar, richer,
all
rich,
right. This is cigarette. Again,
cigarette,
again.
cigarette. Yeah,
Cigarette.
uh,
Very good.
cigarette.
Okay, right. Cigarette next is,
Well, home cook.
oh,
Home
Home
cooked
cooked food.
cooked foods.
All right, home cooked food.
Home cooked foods.
All right, very good. Again, cigarette.
Cigarettes.
Okay, good. Next,
Cow potato.
couch. Again,
Couch.
couch,
Couch.
potato.
Couch potato.
Very good. Next,
Uh, teenager.
teenager. Again, teenager.
Teenager. Teenager.
Mm-hmm.
Teenager. Teenager.
All right, good. Next is
Research. Research.
research.
Research. Research.
Okay. Okay, very good. Research. Right. Very good. Okay, so these are the words here. Now I want you to match the pictures on the words below. For the fast food,
Fast food is picture three.
okay, okay, I'm gonna point the picture and then you match, okay, the word. What about this one?
This one. Uh,
Mm-hmm. What do you think is this? This girl, I think this girl is being
maybe
the
teenager.
teenager. All right, teenager,
Teenager.
teenager. Okay, okay. So this is the subject here, the teenager. She is being schooled or being told by her mom,
Yeah.
right? Because
Ah.
yeah, this is her mom,
uh, yeah.
right? Right?
Ah.
Okay. What about
I,
this?
I thought to see a teacher.
Huh?
I thought I thought see a teacher.
Ah, all right.
Teacher speak
Yeah,
loud.
yeah. I think this is a teacher. I'm sorry. I don't know. Maybe this is a teacher because this is like a school building, right?
Yeah.
All right. So this is, I think, a teacher that the teacher that giving an advice to a teenager, right?
Yeah.
Okay. Next is what about this one?
This our generations.
Very good. Old generation,
Our
right?
generations.
Yes, because you can see here, old people, right? Four old people, three old women and one old man. So they are
Yeah.
called the old generation. Very good. What about this one?
This phrase, a picture phrase, fast food.
Fast food, right? Very good. So fast food, it looks like price of McDonald's, the burger, and the Coca-Cola, right?
Yeah.
Oh my God, I suddenly get hungry. Okay. Next, what about this one?
uh, home
What is this?
cooked food.
Home cooked
Cooked
food.
food.
Very good. So this is a home cooked food. Next here.
This here, smoked cigarettes.
All right, smoked cigarettes. Right. Next here.
This here's the
It's like couch potato.
how
Right. Yeah, couch because this is a couch. But I think this is wrong because the couch potato, yeah.
no.
Yeah, because when you say couch potato, it is really like a potato, right? Ah, this one. Couch. Ah, okay.
Okay,
So like
okay.
this man, right? So it's either the couch potato is a term for a lazy man, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, like it's like a lazy man. A big the fat and lazy man, right? This one, couch potato. Okay. But sometimes it's said that the couch potato is like a food, right? Made of
Yeah.
potato, right?
Mm, yeah.
Right. So it's like this one, couch potato. But it is also an idiom or an idiomatic expression
Ah.
for a lazy person, right? Okay.
Yeah.
Very good. And last
Excellent
picture. What is the last picture?
research.
Research. Okay. So the picture here shows that the woman here is doing a research, right?
Yeah.
Usually, research is made in studying science, right?
Yeah.
Okay, very good,
Last.
Dan. Job well done. Okay. All right. You have easily answered or matched all the pictures here from the words below. Very good. Okay. Do you have any more questions here? Any more questions?
I don't
Oh,
have any question for
all
you.
right. So now we're gonna watch a video. I
Video.
like, yeah, I like watching video. Hold on. We're gonna watch the video, and it has a question: Who is healthy and why? Who is healthy? Oh my God, I'm guilty because I'm not healthy.
Okay.
I'm a fat woman. I'm
Unhealthy the same way.
but it's okay as long as I don't have major disease. I don't have hypertension. I don't have high blood. So I'm still healthy, but I'm just,
Okay.
chubby.
Sorry.
Okay. All right. Who is healthy and why? Ready?
Yeah. Yeah.
File
I'm ready.
4C. Listening.
Oh, so this is just an audio, no video.
A.
No. Video.
Hello and welcome to Who's Healthy? Today we have Marge Wilson and her son Robbie with us. Marge, do you think you're healthy?
Yes, I think so.
And what about you, Robbie? Are you healthy?
Of course.
Well, I'm going to ask you some questions and we're going to find out who's healthy. First of all, Marge. How old are you, Marge?
I'm 48.
Right. So, how often do you eat fast food, Marge?
Never. I don't like it.
Right. And how often do you have breakfast?
I always have breakfast. I have a cup of tea and some cereal.
Good. And how often do you do exercise?
I go to the gym 3 times a week.
Okay. And how many hours do you usually sleep?
Well, I get up early, but I always go to bed early too. I usually sleep for about 8 hours.
That's great, Marge. And now it's Robbie's turn. Robbie, how old are you?
20.
And how often do you eat fast food?
Well, I love pizza and hamburgers, and I sometimes have chips, so yeah, I eat fast food about 5 times a week.
Mm-hmm. What about breakfast? How often do you have breakfast?
I don't have time because I always get up late, so I hardly ever have breakfast.
Okay. And how often do you do exercise?
Oh, I do a lot of exercise. I play football 4 times a week.
Good, that's better. And how many hours do you usually sleep?
I'm not sure. I go to bed quite late because I'm on my computer, so I guess I sleep for about 6 hours.
Right. Thank you, Robbie. And now it's time to see what the doctor thinks. Dr. Atkins, who's healthy? Marge, Robbie, or both of them?
Well, Marge always has breakfast, and she never eats fast food. She often does exercise, and she gets a lot of sleep. So, Marge, you're right. You're very healthy.
And what about Robbie?
Well, Robbie does exercise 4 times a week, but he often eats fast food, and he never has breakfast. He doesn't sleep enough either. So, Robbie, you're wrong. You aren't very healthy.
So there you have it, everyone. A healthy mum and an unhealthy son. And that's all we have time for today. Join us again tomorrow at the same time for Who's Healthy?
All right.
No.
All right then. So I think we have already listened to this last time, remember?
Yeah.
Yeah, you
Yeah.
remember? Okay, yes. We have already listened to about a radio program between Marge Wilson and Robbie. So I think they are the mom and the son, right? We talk about who's healthy between them, and they talk about their hobbies and What do they do every day, right? So who do you think is healthy? Who do you think is healthy?
But Mary, Mary is
March.
health.
March.
Oh,
March Wilson.
Mark Wilson. Mark
Yes,
Wilson.
that's
Yeah,
correct.
healthy. Yeah, healthy man. Uh, because Mark Wilson's Mary Wilson usually have breakfast. Uh, uh, and not usually
Mm-hmm.
uh, yet not usually is the fast food. Fast food. Um, her also
Mm-hmm.
yeah, have enough uh, sleep time.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Uh, she's also usually uh, uh, do exercise.
All right, that's correct. All right.
Yeah.
Okay, very good then. Okay, so now let's do the reading comprehension, okay? So here you will tell if it's true or false. Correct the sentences if they are false, okay? So
Yeah.
based on the audio that we listened together, so you correct the sentences here if they are false. Number 1, please read.
Uh, more half British dinner never is breakfast. Yeah. Uh, phone, phones, phones,
All
because
right.
just 30% of teenagers never have breakfast.
All
Teenager,
right. Very good. Okay, so number 1, more than half British teenagers never eat breakfast. Is it true? As what
phones,
it says.
I said phones.
Okay, it's not half, but it's only
Uh,
30%, right? So
30%.
if you say more than half, then that's gonna be more than 50. So let's say 60, right?
Yeah.
But so the statement here is false. Okay? All
Yeah.
right. Very
Phones.
good. What about number 2? Please read number 2.
Uh, phones.
All
Phones.
right, number 2, they rarely please read first.
Uh, Uh, there is breakfast is at least 2 and 3 times a week.
All right, number 2, they rarely eat fast food once a week. Okay, number 2, they rarely eat fast food once a week. So what does it says
There is
here?
breakfast there at least 2 and 3 times a week.
All right, so the statement is false, right? So it's not rarely, but it says here, it's not once a week, but it says here 2 or 3 times a week, right?
Yeah,
Okay. All right. All right. So, okay, so it's false. Next, let's go. Number 3, they often eat fruits or vegetables.
the sent the sentence is false. False.
Yeah, it false. Correct. It's
Yeah,
false. Next, number 4.
false. Number four. False. The false. The false.
All right, they sleep 8 hours a day. So, okay, so it says here they don't usually sleep. So this is false, right?
Hours. Yeah.
Okay, let's go number 5.
I spare any time also. False. The false.
All right.
The
So
false.
they hardly spend
No.
any time on the internet. They hardly spend any time on the internet. So what's the answer?
Uh, they spend
Mm-hmm.
usually spend. about 31 hours online every week. 31? They spend.
All right, they spend about 31 weeks on 31 hours online every week. So, okay, so it's false, right? Because it says here they hardly spend any time on the internet. So it's false, right? Because it says here that they spend about 31 hours online every week. Okay?
Yeah.
Okay, very good. Thank you. Now let's go here. Discussion 5 to 10 minutes. Okay, discussion number one. Please read the question, Tan.
I think.
Mm-hmm.
Uh, I feel today's Vietnamese natures least at least healthier than before.
All right. Do you think today's
I
Vietnamese
think yeah.
teenagers are less healthy than before?
I think yeah. I think that idea is right.
Okay. Do you think today's Vietnamese teenagers are less healthy than before? What do you think?
What is this? What is this? Yeah. Um. You ask me question number one.
Mm-hmm. Number one, do you think today's Vietnamese teenagers are less healthy than before?
I think I
You
answer
an-
first.
you already answered.
Yeah. I
Okay, you
already.
said yes.
I think today's Vietnamese students are healthier than before. Yeah.
Okay. Why? Why do you think Vietnamese teenagers are less healthy than before?
Uh, I think I think now the uh have have many fast foods is inconvenient, yeah, convenient for for us.
Mm-hmm.
Uh, um, uh, not the same before, not the same before. The before uh, we just have very uh, uh, we just have fresh foods, fresh foods, yeah, fresh food to eat, yeah,
Yes, that's correct. So, you've noticed that the Vietnamese teenagers these days are not eating fresh fruits and vegetables. Yeah, most teenagers these days are fond of eating fast food, right?
yeah, yeah,
Unhealthy foods.
having fresh foods to chew, yeah.
All right, correct. Now let's go to number two question then. Number two.
Number 2, number 2, what did it say?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I think the Vietnamese teenagers spend more time on the social networks, yeah, on yeah, and games, game online, yeah.
Okay, very good. What do you think they spend most time on? So, what do you think that Vietnamese teenagers spend most of their time on? Here in Philippines, Filipino teenagers usually spend their time on gadgets, cell phones,
Yeah, that's right.
computers, going out, drinking milk tea, eating samgyup. Yeah. Yeah, a lot of teenagers these days they are fond of going outside, eating samgyupsal. Um yeah. So it's unhealthy. And yeah, mostly are fond of spending a lot of time using the smartphones.
Yeah, let's do exercise. Let's exercise.
Yeah, they less exercise. That's why most teenagers are lazy
Yeah,
here.
Yeah,
Yeah,
it's more than because
that's correct. Yes. Okay, now number three, Tan, please continue reading the question.
yeah. What do you think their parents should do? What do you think their parents should do?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Parents should
What do
do.
you think their parents should do? These teenagers.
Should do.
Mm-hmm.
Maybe their parents uh, introduce introduce them mm, enjoy uh, to try the outside activities. The
Mm-hmm.
same yeah, the same the club club uh, club about skills skill life. Yeah.
Yes, that's correct, Tan. So I think one of the reason or the factor as well why the teenagers are becoming less healthy, it's because of lack of discipline as well, right? So the parents are the first responsible in giving discipline to their children, right? So that the children will be more healthy. So I think my opinion to this that is that the parents should be strict to their children because nowadays the children are more tempt they become tempt to um technology or to gadgets. So the parents should give a strict discipline to their children so that the children won't get addicted to gadgets and to other vices, right?
Yeah.
Okay, next let's go to number four. Then, what do you think the government should do?
The government should do.
Mm-hmm.
Uh, uh, government. No had idea. I had no idea.
Okay, what do you think the government should do? So I think the government should provide or implement some healthy activities like more sports activities for teenagers, right? Because here in the Philippines, during summer, we have basketball league, basketball and volleyball, badminton, any kinds of sports. Okay, so the government offer for free for those teenagers who wanted to engage themselves into sport so that they don't spend their time in getting into vices and um in gadgets, right? So sports activities, um other community activity, right? Like cleaning the community, right?
Mm, yeah.
Yeah, so that's one of
Yes.
my ideas for this, right? Okay, then. So now let's have a free talking here. Talk freely to your teacher about the lifestyle of the young generation in your country. Okay, so here the suggested question, what is the difference in lifestyle between young generation and old generation?
Yeah.
So, what can you say about the lifestyle of the young generation in your country? Is it good or is it getting worse? What? What
Getting
do you
what?
think?
I think uh, lifestyle lifestyle of young generation uh,
In your country?
uh, yeah young generation um, uh, is more interesting yeah more interesting more interesting than generation, our generation.
Okay.
Uh, but uh, but li- lifestyle lifestyle of your generations is unhealthy, unhealthy, unhealthy.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, more unhealthy than our generations. Yeah,
Okay, very good. So it's unhealthy. All right. And what about your old generation in Vietnam? Is it good? The old generation, the lifestyle? Is it good?
yeah. I think that's good. Yeah, the latter our generation is good.
Yes,
Uh,
yes.
yeah.
Because
Uh,
here,
uh,
mm-hmm.
yeah.
Because what, Tan, here in Philippines, um, I can say that I experienced before. I'm not that old, right? We are just 30, but I experienced before. I experienced before that I remember my grandmother said that in their generation they sleep early, and even now I can see that one of my grandmother that is still living, she is fond of eating vegetables. That's why their age is, they are still strong despite
Yeah.
of their age, because they eat a lot of vegetables and fruits. They sleep early. Yeah, that's the old generation.
Yeah.
Yes, unlike these days, the young generation are getting worse because they don't sleep early, they don't eat much vegetables and fruits. They like to eat fast food and unhealthy junk foods. Yeah.
Of course. Yeah.
Yeah. So what is bad about today lifestyle? What do you think is bad for today's lifestyle?
Uh, best about the life. I think uh, best
Hmm.
bad about the. Mm, I think. I think. I think nothing is best. Uh, because every decade decade uh, uh, I think youngster in lifestyle of young generation uh, lifestyle of the old generations um nói sao ta uh, uh,
Okay. So what is bad
uh,
about today lifestyle? Mm-hmm. So today the lifestyle of teenagers are not good. It's unhealthy, right?
yeah.
It's unhealthy. And why do a lot of teenagers not take care of their health? Why do they not take care of their health?
uh,
You know what? Then
yeah.
some when we are teenagers, sometimes we don't really think about our health, because we think that we are strong, we are yeah, we are strong, we are lively. We do not realize that sometimes when we get old, when we age, our body is starting to, to back down. Sometimes when we turn into our 30s or 40s, this is where the different illness and diseases comes, right? So when we are teenagers, we don't really mind about our health, because we think that we are strong all the time. We do not think that when we become old, the illnesses will appears. So that's why maybe the teenagers is not taking care of their health, because they really depend to their they say to themselves that I'm strong all the time, I can do this, I can do that, right? Without thinking that someday, their body will, what do you call that? Will do revenge. Right? When we get old, sometimes you know what, even me, I realize before I was really, as I told you, before I do drink a lot of alcohol. But the good thing, I'm not fat before because I always go out. But I drink a lot of alcohol. I smoke. I yeah. I I engage into vices, and I eat a lot of junk foods and unhealthy food. I did not think about that, but when I turn older, these days I realize that I should really have to take care of my body, because sometimes there are signs sometimes that my body is not really healthy, right? Sometimes I can feel that there is a pain on my neck, I'm having migraine or vertigo. So it's dangerous, right? So, but when I was a teenager, I was not really cautious. I did not think about my health because I think that I am strong always, which is not.
Yeah.
Okay?
Okay.
All right. Okay, so we are done here. Okay, so mistakes plus correction is learning. What do you think is your mistakes here? Okay,
Okay.
so assessment. Okay, so for this lesson, Fan, what's good? I can see that your fluency is becoming good. I can see that you can now create your own thoughts, your own ideas, by using simple sentences. Very good. You are doing your best in making your own sentences. You just have to keep practicing that, okay? And you need to improve your grammar, okay, so that you can continuously make your own sentences. Your vocabulary is good. I can see your vocabulary is really awesome, because vocabulary, you can easily understand the exercises, you can easily answer the exercises. You see earlier the pictures and the word, this one. So vocabulary, you are very good here, okay.
Yeah.
Now need to improve, yeah, grammar, just the grammar, more practice, and yeah, that's it. Okay. So for this lesson, I can see there are only two mispronounced words I notice. Okay. So these are, okay, hold on. So that you can keep
Yeah.
cigarette and couch. Okay.
Together. Yeah.
Yes. So this is very easy. So, okay. So it's good that I am
Oh.
telling you your mispronounced word so that you can review. Okay? Okay, so that's it. 10. Okay? So I think we're gonna end here. Okay?
Yeah. Yeah.
We will gonna end here because we have already ended our lesson today. So next time we will have lesson 6, unit, what unit is this? Unit 14, okay?
Yeah.
Next lesson, I'm gonna put here next lesson, unit 6, unit 14. Lesson 14, okay? So that you can, okay. All right?
Yeah.
So that's it. So that you won't we won't cut our lesson, okay? We will study one lesson for each session. So that, okay, we'll have part 3, okay? So
Yeah.
part 3, we will study about Okinawa secret. So I
Yeah.
think this is one of the city in Japan, right? Okinawa,
Yeah.
Japan. Yeah. So we will talk about this next time. We will watch a video together. Okay? So we will study this next time so that you can freshly think about the lesson, because I don't want our lesson to be cut, right?
Yeah.
It's good that we can start, we will also end. Okay? All right
Okay.
then. So I hope you learned a lot today with
Yeah.
me. Thank you so much for your nice participation, and yeah, you take a good rest. I'm going to see you again next week, okay?
Yeah. And you nowadays. Yeah.
Yeah,
See
thank you,
you.
Tan.
See you next
Thank
week.
you. All right, see you again next week. Goodbye. Enjoy your the rest
Bye.
of your day.
Yeah.
Bye-bye.